It's the storm. The storm is coming.
What really scared me was not the threat to my life, but the possibility of dying ignorant.
In this massacre in history, who should be killed, human or arcanist?
Why are you still leaving? I found the truth. I completed the test. I deciphered the code of Apeiron.
What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost.
Even if the world ends tomorrow, we still have a show to enjoy.
It's all right. It's just the end of an era. And you survived. Our time seems to be going backwards, Regulus. From the countdown to Millennium, the explosion of a supernova in the 80s, to the unveiling of VHS. Every few years, the Foundation selects talented arcanists from children around the world. I was also one of them. When the first storm came, I seemed to see my mother.
So you have a mother? Frank Gusenberg. Stop it! Aren't you also here for these Miss Governors? Who know history very well.
Please stand behind us. I will escort you to somewhere.
You guys are also arcanists. Dry shite.
He killed himself? You are much more interesting than the stubborn old woman next to you.
On February the 5th, Duke Ellington's Jazz Orchestra will perform at the Walden tonight.
Master in England has given you the permission to go.
Hooray!
Hooray? That's not what a young lady should say.
Mr. Carson, Sotheby has grown up.
Let's head down to the Warden now. Remember to stay low profile.
We're at the bar already! Don't! Stay at the bar!
Welcome to your eternal home, the Walden. The fate of this challenger, we let the spotlight decide.
Shit.
Long time no see, Miss Governor.
World you live in, year 1929, is welcoming its finale. Without our masks, you'll soon get infected with the pernicious habits of the era and be sifted out by the storm. What you brought back is as satisfying as expected, Miss Druvis.
Is that right?
They are not good people, Miss Druvis. One is a traitor, and the other a bureaucrat.
Is it really the right thing to do?
Of course not. Better treatment she deserveth. Have an orange.
Why are oranges here?
These dishes are made with the latest seasonal ingredients from the manor.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Mr. Carson, but these are not for dinner. These are golden money!
The most likely place to park Schneider should be in one of the rooms on the other 2 floors.
Did I see illusions? Or are you missing me? Just as I'm missing you.
Drink these.
Too rough, my lord. We just met.
Don't open your eyes until you meet Sonetto.
I'm not interested in fruit cuts before the meal. Enjoy the peace before the storm.
Please hold on, Timekeeper. Reinforcements are coming right away.
You are the daughter of the late Weyerhaeuser!
Did your parents' death have nothing to do with you? I heard they were always against you learning dark magic.
I have not studied dark magic. I was born an arcane.
Which means you decided to burn them alive because of their disapproval.
Your blessing once brought me fortune and hope. I will share my tomorrow with you.
My tomorrow.
Next time you see a wounded snake, don't save it no more. Crush it to pieces.
There are 6 hours left. How shall we spend the last...
We have been with you for a long time. No reward, no way.
The storm is here.
You will be a fair lady, Miss Sotheby.
Take my hand, just like when we were born.
Schneider, I'm sorry.
No, my lord, I'm not a real arcanist.
I don't understand.
Don't forget me. Don't forget my heartbeat. On the right.
Who can tell us the history of that time in brief?
Miss! I know this one.
Sonetto. VERTIN. She is absent again.
Sonetto, guess what I found today? I caught it through the school's front gate. It keeps croaking in my pocket.
These are meaningless. We are born to die martyrs.
Aren't you really curious about what is outside the school?
To live is to lose things around us until the day we lose life itself to death.
For thousands of years, we have taken in countless young arcanists and have raised them to be outstanding students and morals in every industry. Do you have any questions, VERTIN?
What is the storm, sir?
Hey, Vernon! Did you write this note?
Yes? Are you coming?
No.
That's not what my writing looks like when I use my right hand. Now you are the one holding the note. I could say it's you who wrote it, right?
This is a beautiful poem. Is this a sign revealed by destiny?
They will come to realize that we
will understand us. After all, it is them who brought us up and cared for us.
Let's give it a try.
And now, everyone, the first part of the ceremony, school song.
What are they singing?
Sir, please, listen to us. Let us be ourselves.
Is the tear gas in position? Tear gas is here.
Don't get...
A girl named VERTIN assembled about 20 students to sing a revised version of the school song at the parade ceremony.
The kid who stretched her arms outside the front gate to catch the frog during the storm. That, VERTIN?
What's the plan now?
I need VERTIN to grow the way I prefer. They shall, and only shall, leave from the route I planned and at the time I assigned.
Are you planning
to fulfill their dreams?
You really think escaping can be so
Even if it will cost you everything you've had here, you will not be regretful, right? We chose a different future. But future has no right or wrong, SONETTO.
Let's open it together!
3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
VERTIN, come outside!
Freedom! Long live liberty!
Checkmate. Please allow me to extend a welcome on behalf of the Foundation. We have sent this document into that suitcase days ago. I should assume that you have read it.
Are you referring to inviting Sotheby, Mr. Apple and me to join the Foundation? We need to discuss this with VERTIN before we give you a proper response.
That is to say, you are inclined to turn down my proposal.
So, you're here for VERTIN too?
I'm showing her around the Foundation and decided to drop by the rehab center.
Does she dream?
Let me show you somewhere else.
The thing you said about take care of them for me when necessary. I'll consider it. Raise a glass, подруга. За здоровье.
Sotheby's incredible shape-shifting potion will be done at any minute.
Sotheby, dinner's ready. This coat rack, was it here before?
I could contact someone from the outside, and you're here.
That's not what I'm here for. Is that Druvis? And Sotheby? I am not going to be dragged into a riot at this point.
Such declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanist's behavior.
I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
They're not here for the Sympatho Foundation. They're here for VERTIN. The House of Intergratus has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation. It's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
Apparaît dans la sphère occulte, SONETTO!
Matilda, are you there?
Coming!
Tell me about the vision in your heart. There are 2 broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. Have you ever thought about following your heart? Maybe something unexpected will happen.
I didn't expect you to compromise.
It's not a compromise. It's a reasonable amendment to the draft. Transferring the power of education and discipline to the Foundation will help lower the budget and reduce the pressure on VERTIN.
And you would even lobby an opponent, me, for this amendment.
A reasonable appeal shouldn't be rejected just because it is raised by a different faction. The Foundation needs solidarity, not contradiction. If the draft is meant to pass, I will do whatever I can to make it meet most expectations. Just like this ping pong game. Friendship first, competition second. Legislation shall serve the people.
Has the voting started? The final vote is not today. Z's speech is still ongoing. But the speech has already lasted 7 hours. I didn't expect that she would be trying so hard. But for me, this is not necessarily bad news.
Roast leg of lamb, Wellington steak, Turkish kebab.
Worry not. The leaves of the potatoes we planted have turned yellow.
I want meat.
I've seen many deserters, but you guys are different. It's time to deliver on my promise.
10 seconds to go. This will be your last chance to vote. Please, hurry up. Voting closed. Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. Passed.
Bucket list, one less. Madam Z, Druvis, SONETTO. From the bill and the protesting to countless debates, planning and... Everyone is holding their umbrellas for you, VERTIN. The storm. It will pass. One day.
VERTIN?
Vertin!
Vertin!
Are you feeling okay?
Do you need any nutritional supplements, Miss VERTIN?
I'm fine. Fit as a fiddle. Thank you for being here, being around me.
Of course we're waiting for you. You're the only friend we have in this world.
祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你幸福，祝你健康，祝你前途光明。
We call it the emanation. The tide of pneuma is pouring down from above and converging. Have you seen my companions? Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
Come this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcomed here. Throw her into the sea.
Now hold on a sec.
Shut up. We grappled hard to get you on this island.
Why do I get to have the work?
I'm with you all the time. Eating beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime.
If I put one coffee bean in my mouth... No! Do you want to get physical? Let go! Let go!
37. Let go of the guest's head. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed for all other things in existence. And if one can take up the challenges and improve oneself with practice, they may clear their thoughts and find out their truth. That is, to find out the number of their soul. My time to reveal my number has not come yet.
A perfect parabola.
Oh, it's you again. Right in the ball.
Did you just... This is the place you've journeyed to visit. The Hall of Apiron.
All methods to calculate the pneuma emanation failed. We found no pattern in the occurrence of time reversal. All our efforts in the past 4 years have gone completely wasted.
Our world is a poor one, Miss VERTIN. Only the wise can walk out of that cave and see the world as it truly is. I pray that you, Miss VERTIN, and you, Miss ARCNAA, would pay heed to my words.
I would not wish to shed even a drop of Arcanist's blood in vain.
But Schneider should be the victim of a merciless bullet?
I adore thy visage, Lady VERTIN, emotionless in the storm.
That's to say, you prophesied the 1966 storm 4 years prior to its occurrence.
You don't need to go into a river to find out the pattern of its flow. Moreover, we would send people to observe in the phenomenal world. My mother...
So you have a mother too?
Too?
37 once tried to tell me my number. She wrote it down and put it into a bottle. But I couldn't get up the courage to open it. It makes me worried that I may also be a mistake. This is how 37 is different from us. I'm the ignorant prisoner who sits, and she's the wise one. I will be crushed into dust by the truth, while she will be the star shining above it.
What are they? I've never seen these before. Why are they here? These things should not appear on this island.
Marcus. Just focus on our destination, Vienna.
Thanks to the development of medical science, we can again be rescued from the abyss of pain.
No! Forgive the interruption, Dr. Schwartz, but I need you to stop the treatment immediately. I'm only asking you as a citizen of Vienna and as a human being with empathy.
It is their right to be a little unpunctual, and enforcing this right is a symbol of our free will. So, why was your train late?
It crashed into a deer with free will.
This is indeed the era I'm from. That time has returned.
Remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone, even if they're a branch member of the Foundation.
Greetings, dear Saskapia. Greetings to you, Angelotti.
In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Teofil. Starts with a T.
How did you know I was starting from line A?
Dr. Schwartz told me that humans are rational, and we should be able to control ourselves completely. But I failed. The Dittersdorfs can't afford another lunatic like me.
No, you are not them, Isolde. As long as you receive proper treatment in the hospital.
Please don't, please. I'm cured. Shock therapy worked well, very well.
What about you, Doctor? Where are you going?
I'm going to get that Dr. Schwartz.
This twisting circle resembles the circles in the Salvation. They must be more than just circles,
I don't understand any of it, so this must be art.
And I have reason to believe that this duel is entirely personal. I must make it clear that your wife's appointment with me has nothing to do with the rumors of your lackluster performance in the bedroom.
Are both duelists ready?
No! The gun will burst if you pull the trigger.
I have...
But I must remind you, Marcus, you're not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before us have tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman.
Our only voice in the culture is to be declaration, because declaration impacts nothing. And we can do nothing but tolerate, stay polite and dignified. Be a good arcanist, show no signs of instability, because we're supposed to stay rational. Otherwise, we're animals. We need a new dream, a new saga. We need to reinvent ourselves and become a new people. Isolde, my friend, I've shared my dream with you, and I hope one day it'll become your own, until the day when everyone shares the same dream.
Your words in the breeze of night have been stirring. Can you walk with me a little longer? I wish for the Arcanists to unite and establish an independent kingdom of freedom, free from repression and oppression.
How? Seal the exits. Add Isolde to our targets.
Are they all staff of the Vienna branch?
This could be the doing of Manus Vindictus. What are you laughing at?
And this is Isolde and Tosca. People are crazy about them. They would fling themselves over the edge, crying, "Oh, Scapia, avontia di."
Don't get what you're saying, but it sounds even worse than Manus Vindictus.
Even if the world ends tomorrow, we still have a show to enjoy.
Hudnov assassinated. King of Greece assassinated. Archduke Franz assassinated. All these assassinations at the same time?
Please, answer me. I'm begging you. You are my only friend and the one I cherish most in the whole world. Hold my hands, touch my face, hug me and talk to me heart to heart like you used to. Es war Abend, als wir dieses Gespräch hatten. Es war das erste Mal in meinem Leben, dass ich die Sonne gesehen habe. Das war ein wunderschöner Traum. So schön, dass ich vergessen habe, wie hässlich ich bin, während ich ihn betrachtete. Ich versuche nur, einen Traum zu verwirklichen. Ist das falsch von mir?
And we will take you through the storm back to our era.
But my era has already come. I waited in the abandoned lighthouse of that island.
I waited in the marble house of the Foundation, watching the time go back to 1966, to 1929, and finally, back here. You say this is salvation, but you're just replacing one annihilation with another. I just wanted to go home for a visit. Why would you take away even that?
The number of that orphanage in Romania. Bring home before the storm comes. The future is yours.
No, no! There must be something I can do! There must be a way, madam! Please!
You will move on to a new chapter. Forgive me.
No, don't turn the page! Stop here! Stop now, please!
For all the pain I had to put on you.
I can't read on! I don't like this ending.
What is the best and most enticing thing for a man? To never be born. To never exist. To be nothing.
This is not the end. My mission is not over. There's still another way to end this, but it can only be done by you and me.
You were right. I will join you.
I have been waiting to hear this for so long. Now I can finally make your dream come true.
Before we leave, I would like to take one last walk in this world.
Hypnotize me. Why? Am I hopelessly incurable? Why couldn't you cure me? Can't you save me from despair? One more time. Du bist die grausamste von allen. Wenn das die Lösung ist, die du gebracht hast, werde ich sie mit Freude annehmen.
It is true that our circle has been disturbed, but we see it as a mere turbulence of the phenomenal world. This will not shift the center of our focus, nor change the shape of our beliefs.
I will fix our circle. I will go back to the sacred place, pass its test, and ask it to share the divine light of Gnosis so we can learn the truth about the essence.
Your team is not the only one cracking the ritual through their own means. If you fail, we will turn to the others. And if that approach is wrong, we will try another. What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn? Warum musste es Greta sein?
Apiron, the Boundless One, I am here for a simple question. How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be free from the emanation forever?
Send this to everyone. This is the correct pronunciation of the immunity ritual.
La unua circlo.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
No, the incantation is indeed correct.
Tell us this. The last leader of the study of the emanation, 77. What question did she bring to Apiron? And what answer did she receive?
She asked, what happened to the supreme existence? What plunged the world into madness? The answer was disorder and chaos.
You kept this to yourself for 4 years. Why? Was it for a false sense of peace? To keep the island stable? Did you deceive us to prevent the realization that our research would be in vain?
La unua.
Wait, she's reciting it? You fools! Don't just stand there! Stop her! Now!
You insisted on being here. You demanded to see this.
Just a few more syllables, madam, and it will be over.
Circlo.
37, you have seen Apiron, right? You asked the question, didn't you?
Yes, and I got the answer. The answer that will save us from the emanation once and for all.
The one true answer from Apiron is a string of numbers?
I will spend all my time working on it. It is not an easy question. Could be the hardest one I've ever dealt with in my...
A truth that distant won't change. What's in front of us now?
Sophia!
You too have been lost and deterred, but your engines of progress have never stopped churning, until the storm brought everything to a standstill. But this is just a small setback. We are only back to the beginning where we stumble blindly. And this time, I happen to have a cane.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness.
I have found my number, 37. Your calculation was correct, as always.
Are we still friends, Sophia?
You and I are different. I will join Manus Vindicte, take others with me, and leave. I will renounce the scripture and seek vengeance in the phenomenal world. If you really are the genius who can overcome anything, crush me to dust. Why did you show mercy? You weren't supposed to.
Because I don't want to fight you, Sophia. Why do we have to do this?
I must have been out of my mind to make you fight me. Your hands were never meant for violence. They were meant for upholding the truth. As for me, I'm the one who clears the dust off the path, as fate foretold. Goodbye, my beloved friend.
If the incantation symbolizes the first circle, and if we were to create a physical form that could be mass-produced for everyone, will that form have to be a circle too?
Oh, I should have thought of this. See, Vertin, Apeiron did give us the answer.
I apologize, Miss Kakania. Perhaps the result of our work will not really help your situation.
You said the knot works on both humans and arcanists. That is more than enough.
Our sanctuary has crumbled, exposing us to live in a world filled with conflict and turmoil.
But do not despair, for there is another way to the truth.
This path is the emanation.
I can't guarantee anything. It's a gamble for our lives. But people have a right to try before doomsday arrives.
I find myself uncertain of which way to go.
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
I think I understand.
Go, 37. Leave the island to the world outside. The sorrows and doubts you have can only be alleviated by experiencing the outside world. Rather than clinging to a set of specific numbers, you should go and work out your own calculations and conclusions.
Will you leave a door open for me in your cave, like when we were kids? If I run into problems that I can't solve, can we talk about them together, like we used to?
Yes, a door will be left open for you, 37.
It's a promise. 6.
The Hoffman knot? Researcher Adler Hoffman wanted to make sure that Greta Hoffman would never be forgotten for her selfless sacrifice. Given the incredible contributions you have made, you're welcome to apply for a well-deserved and extended vacation.
My era has gone, but with this umbrella in hand, I will venture into the new world and marvel at what's to come. Will the sucker tort taste the same?
After all the incredible contributions you've made, they're suspending you?
But many did perish because of me.
The progress you've made has helped so many, but at what cost to your own well-being?
Madam Lucy, all attention, salute!
Yes!